This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
Brief thought on last night's, probably last Republican debate. I watched it. DeSantis, Haley, Ramaswamy, and Chris Christie. A couple thoughts. And it will be, the Iowa caucuses are 40 days out, so there will not be another debate prior to the Iowa caucuses, though there may be. There may be a debate in Iowa. We'll see. And actually, maybe Trump will go to that one, though I doubt it. Two thoughts watching last night, and I don't know if you watched, and you probably didn't. Most people didn't watch. The guy who is, this is thought number one, the guy who is 40 to 50 points ahead of everybody else, the guy who wasn't there won the debate again. I think that's clear. I don't know how. I don't know how you can be an undecided Republican voter and watch what you watched last night, which again was just a food fight between a number of candidates on that stage. Look, Vivek Ramaswamy is just an opportunistic fraud. He's perfect in this Republican Party. The fact that he's on that stage, the fact that he's the last one of the last four candidates standing, tells you where this Republican Party is. He's a young, dishonest, cruel, opportunistic, ignorant man who will say anything to advance his fortunes. And right now, the party is a Trumpy party, so Ramaswamy will say anything to sound Trumpy, and that's what he did last night. DeSantis and Haley, they're running for second place. From the very beginning, neither DeSantis or Haley, Nikki Haley, have been running to beat Donald Trump. They're not trying to beat Donald Trump. They know they can't beat Donald Trump. They do not want to go after Donald Trump. They do not want to attack Donald Trump. They do not want to criticize Donald Trump. Their hope, their goal, their game plan has always been be the last man or woman standing if Donald Trump has a heart attack or ends up in jail. That's it. And they did more of the same last night, going after each other with everything they had, but barely, not even mentioning Donald Trump's name. And then you got Chris Christie. Look, and I know everybody loves the fact that Chris Christie is the truth teller out there, telling everybody the truth about Donald Trump, how unfit, bad, and evil and unfit Donald Trump is. Well, great on you, Chris Christie. Where were you in 2020? It just kind of pisses me off that he's out there doing that now. Glad he's out there doing that. But understand about Chris Christie, and he did it again last night, he doesn't have a prayer to get the Republican nomination. He also is not in this to get the Republican nomination. He knows he can't. He's in there, as he says, to tell the truth about Donald Trump. He's in there to advance Chris Christie's interests. That's what he's always been about. He doesn't have a chance to win if he truly wanted to stop Donald Trump. He'd get out and he'd endorse DeSantis or Haley and tell all of his voters and supporters to get behind DeSantis or Haley if he truly wanted to stop Donald Trump. But I don't think he's going to do that. And he did more of the same. So what you had Ramaswamy, DeSantis, and Haley all again fighting for second place. And there's Chris Christie up there doing Chris Christie's thing. But Chris Christie is despised by Republican voters. You know, and all the people on Twitter may love him because he's telling the truth about Trump. And everybody on MSNBC and all the liberals and progressives may love what Chris Christie's doing because he's calling Donald Trump unfit. Republican voters don't like what Chris Christie's doing. They don't believe Trump's unfit. Christie doesn't have a prayer. So I listened to it all again last night and watched it all, and I walked away thinking, same thing. Trump won. He's not here. He's 40 to 50 points beyond everybody else. By not showing up, he won again. And what an unprecedented thing. The leading candidate for the nomination has not attended any of these debates. And it goes to my second thought, which is what a mess. What a mess my former political party is. What a complete mess. What a fearful, radicalized mess of a cult of personality my former political party has become. It just makes me sad to watch. None of us know what's going to happen. None of us know how this is going to play out. But all of us know that my former party, one of America's two major political parties, has become an authoritarian embracing cult. And it was on display again last night in this debate, and it just makes me sad. I'm Joe Walsh. Thanks for listening. Joe Walsh White Flag at gmail.com. Joe Walsh White Flag at gmail.com. That's one word. Hope you're having a good week. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.